Good morning. So we are heading to Disneyland today and my daughter is so excited about it. She's never been to Disneyland or Disney World, so this will be an interesting experience. So far, we are truly loving it here. Now, they do charge you for the air you breathe, but that's a different conversation. Today is all about raw vegan options in Disneyland. I intentionally left all my prep meals at the house because I want to see what raw options I truly have. I'm a little uncomfortable because I have no idea what I'm walking into or if I'll find anything to eat, but I'm up for the mystery. The first thing that I noticed when I entered was the coffee shop. I instantly got excited because most coffee shops have tea, and we arrived early this morning, so I did not have my morning tea, just water, so that was a great start for me. I got these cute customized matching shirts for me and Aubrey from Amazon. Queen Whitney, Princess Aubrey, so freaking cute. But when I say we were the first to arrive, we were not playing. I love going to places early because I just feel like the experience is better. Aubrey was so excited to see the castle. This was the only thing she talked about the entire ride here. So now that we're in the castle, it's time to put this raw experience to the test. We decided to go on a couple of rides and stop at a few shops before we got any food. Aubrey had breakfast, so she didn't really have an appetite, but she wanted whatever I was getting, and you know when I spotted this, I had to stop. I'm not a fruitarian, but on this trip, I really felt like one. Fruit is literally everywhere. I had no intentions on primarily eating fruit, but honestly, it just played out that way. I'm just ready to get on more rides and find more raw vegan food. We got on a couple of more rides before we ended up back at the food stand to get a bag of oranges. One thing I adore the most is that a lot of the raw vegan options were on display. I didn't have to hunt for food, and almost all the restaurants had salads and fruit as an option. Every stand that we passed, I stopped to get food. It really felt as if they knew raw vegans were in town. I now know that if I ever decide to come back, that I do not have to spend extra time prepping my meals. Mickey Mouse Toon House was fun, but one thing I disliked the most was the lack of characters. The entire time we were there, I could not find one character for my daughter to take a picture with. It was nothing less than crazy because this is what Disney is all about, and it was as if everybody was on PTO. Other than that, everything was great. Well, the prices for some of the items in the shop were ridiculous because why are you charging $100 for a wand and $350 for a small princess dress? The prices are insane. I cannot tell y'all how great this weather is. Like, it feels so good. Like, I really want to move here like yesterday. We are headed back to Atlanta and I am sad. I really enjoyed myself and this was an experience I never knew I needed. I know it's only been a week, but this was a week to remember. With an empty fridge, you know the first thing I had to do when I checked in was to go to Atlanta Harvest Locally Grown Market. I found out about them from a friend and I tried them out one day and it's been my go-to ever since. I love that they have a wide variety of options and their food is always fresh. My favorite food to purchase is the herbal blends, pickled okra, melons, and greens because they hit every time. They were actually restocking when I came in, so good timing for me. I noticed most locally grown markets are limited with their selection, but not Atlanta Harvest. I am overjoyed that I found out about them because I now have a place to rely on, and they were super friendly, so that's a bonus for me. Now, this market is about 45 minutes away from my house, so I was dreading the ride, but it was well worth it. If you live in Atlanta, go check them out. I think you'll enjoy yourself and enjoy the food. I stayed at the market for about an hour because I really wanted to take my time to go through everything to make sure I got what I needed before I headed to the grocery store. The award for my favorite summer drink this year goes to the pink pineapple lemonade. So freaking tasty. So I know it's been like forever since I last spoke with you guys, and please excuse me if I sound like I have a lisp. I actually have my Invisaligns in now, and they are super uncomfortable right now. I feel like I can barely talk, so if I sound crazy, please excuse me. But I know it's been a long time coming. I haven't spoke to you guys in a while, and that's because the job that I do have, my full-time job, things got crazy at work, and I just could not find the time to record. You know, I could barely find the time to like really juice like I want to, but you know, things are coming down now, so I'm getting a little better with that. So I was like, let me shoot out this video because I'm way behind on videos right now. So as far as my LA trip, it has been freaking amazing. I loved it so much. I literally want to move there. I'm giving myself a year though to just kind of like see if I can change my financial situation, because right now the cost of living in LA is like ridiculous compared to Georgia. And y'all, it's really bothering me that I sound like this. Like, please excuse me. Like, I hate the way I'm talking. Like, I feel like I can't even pronounce my words correctly. Like, it's getting on my nerve. But anyway, I want to move there. I'm going to give myself all this year up until next year, because I want to move next year during the summertime. So I am going to give myself a year to really like try to change my financial situation to like, you know, make a little bit more money so I am able to live in, you know, LA comfortably. But I really feel like it complements my lifestyle, and that's what I really need, and that's what I love about it. If I don't like it, you know, I can always move back to Georgia. Like, it's not a problem. So I know a lot of you guys have, you know, feedback on like, oh no, you shouldn't do it. Oh yes, you should. You know, it's really something like I just want to experience myself. And if I don't like it, I'll come back. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm actually not taking any of my furniture with me. I'm actually gonna leave it in storage here in Georgia, and you know, try it out there. And if I like it, you know, then I'll stay, and then I'll you know, sell my furniture. But if I don't like it, I can move back and have my furniture. Like, it is what it is. I have a little plan, you know, going. I already spoke to Aubrey's school that's actually in LA, School of Rock, and it will be a smooth transition to get her, you know, enrolled. So I'm just excited, and I just want to try it out. You know, it's really something I need to experience for myself, and I appreciate all the feedback. But just, you know, being there for a week, I know that's not long enough to determine like, oh, if you want to move here or not. But I really did some research, and I know what the cons are, and I'm okay with that. I'm just kind of looking at the bigger picture as to why I'm going out there, and you know, I just want to experience it for myself. That's it. But I do appreciate all the feedback. Like, truly, you guys are like freaking amazing. But I want to, you know, experience it for myself. But on another note, I have a lot of things coming you guys' way. You know, now I have a little bit more free time, you know, in regards to my full-time job. I'm able to really like push out this content. Like, you guys be prepared, because one thing I'm like really focused on is just like really living in my purpose, and I don't want to get distracted with other things, and that's including my full-time job. It's important for me to find a balance, because you know, I've always had a thing for health and wellness. I always had a thing for like helping people on their healing journey. It's just something that I've always been so passionate about. If you know me personally, you know, like that aggravating health friend that I have, like, you know, like people know who I am. Like, if you know me in real life, you know, like I'm just so passionate about health. And you know, I just kind of want to like help people more and just, you know, live in my purpose. And for me to do that, I really need to give it a little bit more attention, and also pushing out more content, because I think just sharing my journey, you know, as being a raw vegan, I think it helps a lot of you guys, especially, you know, showing my failures as well, because I know failures, you know, really help people and encourage people to just get back up, because it is very difficult doing it. And even regards to like health scares, like you're not sure if you're getting in the right vitamins or minerals, and those are some of the things that I will be like kind of rolling out in the future. I'm working on them, but just be prepared, because I am really wanting you guys to like have all the information you need to really take that first step, because I see a lot of you guys are trying, and I love it. Keep tagging me. It's like a beautiful thing. Right now in my diet, I'm just cutting some of my fats because I feel like I have a high fat diet right now, and I don't like that because since I've been so busy over the past couple of weeks with my full-time job, like I've been like really just gaining weight a little bit, and I don't like that. And it goes back to what I said in one of my earlier videos. It's so easy for you to gain weight on a raw vegan diet. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's like extremely easy to do it. And I found myself, you know, just not being able to work out as much as I wanted to over the past couple of weeks. I felt myself getting bigger, and you can tell just by the way things fit. Like, things that used to be like super loose are now super like fitted, and I don't, you know, you could tell. So I'm just like trying to like tighten up on that and just really focus on, you know, creating something with a little bit more balance, and also, you know, incorporating more greens, because I realize I've been neglecting that. I've been so focused on fruit, especially, you know, on my trip to LA, and I don't need to do that. Like, I need to get in my greens. So I'm about to go and wash this makeup off my face, go for a run, and just, you know, continue this journey as always. But I just wanted to pop in, more content coming, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.